It's the NFL on EA Sports, where we'll get a rematch of the first ever Super Bowl. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Green Bay Packers on Monday Night Prime Time.
Let's go. Once again.
It's the only fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheese heads on and have filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Hi there, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us. You picked a fun one to tune into. I'm Kate Scott, joined by former NFL quarterback Brock Huard. And we've got two quarterbacks here, Brock, who are known for playing a very exciting brand of football. Not just throwing the rock, but taking it themselves, too.
Yep, these are two of the guys who really epitomize the direction that this position's going in the modern NFL.
Yep.
Pocket passers, they'll have their place. They always will. But a lot of teams look to somebody like this as a default. A great passer, but someone who can also mix in plenty of rushing yards and keep that defense honest.
It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. Bringing them out, someone who wowed last year in his first chance as a starter, Jordan Love.
It took Jordan Love a little while for him to get his chance to start in the NFL. He had to watch Aaron Rodgers for a number of years, but guess what? Aaron had to watch Brett, and it paid huge dividends. And it sure looks like Jordan Love, to start his career, is doing the same. He didn't just watch Aaron Rodgers. He worked on his game. He developed his game over 3 years. And when he got his chance, he sure looked like a young star at the position.
Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down. Going run again with Jacobs. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Something he does so well, Nick Bolton making the stop. He gets a couple, and it'll bring up third down. Love out of the shotgun. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Jacobs running behind center. And he's able to work this down to the 41. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Takes the handoff, now Love. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. And he gets this forward to the 19. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Ready. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Yellow, go. Ready?
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one, and brings up 3rd down.
Let's go now. Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. And he's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers finish up an excellent opening series. Christian Watson with the touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, and getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sailed over the end zone, Brock. But with our new kickoff rules in place, that's going to cost them. The football's coming all the way out to the 30-yard line. So here are the Chiefs out on offense for their first drive. Leading them out, fresh off a third Super Bowl title. The standard for quarterback excellence today, Patrick Mahomes.
All of us as sports fans, we know those players in the other sports that when we just think of the greatest to ever do it, a skill set that's different than everybody else, immediately a player pops in your mind. And while we have seen GOATs like Tom Brady and Super Bowl winners many times over like Bradshaw, Montana, and Aikman, there's just not many that have ever done it with the flair, the style, and the skill set of Patrick Mahomes.
Here's 2nd and 5. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
3rd and 2, Mahomes to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Finds his man Rice. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Another throw for Mahomes. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Boy, this is really great defense to deny a big play and make them work for the touchdown. If they want to reach the end zone, they have to scrap and fight through them.
Toward the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Packers taking the field now. Their 2nd series of the game coming up. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their 2nd possession.
And, Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
First down throw, here's Love. He's on the move. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
10 cycles. Watch out now. 50 series. Black Ultra. Check, huh?
2nd and 10, Love trying again. Able to get it to Reed. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Ready.
Running on first here with Jacobs. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Justin Reed with the tackle. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Hut, hut.
From the 39. That's caught Tucker Kraft. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
This is reeled in by Reed. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Set, hut.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Blaster. Ultra. Set.
A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Love from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Completes this one to Kraft. And he nearly takes it to the red zone before going out. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Packers.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10.
Switch. Yellow. Ready?
Now a toss. This is Jacobs. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Let's go now. Ready.
Love now to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And the kick by Folk is good. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
McCole Hardman now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Chiefs sending their offense out for the 2nd time this game. And we'll see if they go right back to the passing game here, coming off an interception they threw in enemy territory. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That pass is complete to Kelsey. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. It's complete to Hopkins. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down throw, Mahomes. Hauled in by Rice. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Throwing again, Mahomes. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Edgerrin Cooper takes it away. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
The Packers ready to run their offense back out there. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. He'll cobble together a yard there. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. That's the end of our first quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. It's a 2-score game early. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play. They stick with Jacobs. Jukes one defender. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Love on 3rd and short. Reed's got it. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Handoff running left, Jacobs. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Going to the ground again on first. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Motioning the tight end now. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Watson. Well, we'll pause here, and for good reason. One of the Packers injured on that play and is being tended to. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. Throw reeled in by Hopkins. And that's good for a gain of 5. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers get it back after making their third first-half interception. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence.
Here we go, set, stay.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. That's why they got the home run derby. But you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win, too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Jacobs gets it on the draw. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10+, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back.
Cut near the goal line. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. Jacobs has the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. McManus on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers take a 3-possession lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Motioning left is their running back. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. He's contained at the line for no gain. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Has his man. It's Pacheco. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the third row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now third down is so much harder.
And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The Chiefs looking to punt on fourth down, so on comes Matt Araiza to handle it. Kick is away, and this one might bring rain. Wow, what a kick. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. The Packers returning their offense, and this running back to the field. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he'll get it up to the 27.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Simply put, Kate, I mean, that's just job well done by the defense. You get a completion on second down and go backwards, that's some pretty superhuman effort and want to from this defense.
Here we go.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Putting the tight end in motion. Love out of the shotgun. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Handoff here to Jacobs. And it took a couple of guys to haul him down there after a gain of just 1.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
He completes it in traffic. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Now a run with Jacobs. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
We're to the 2-minute warning from Lambeau. The Packers pushing for a score before the break.
Come on, set. Red, yellow. Ready?
Takes the handoff, now Love. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running the back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs cut the lead down to 10. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. This return starts at the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. Out now runs the Packer offense. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. A nice starting spot for the Packers this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
Here we go. Here we go.
Love back to it after the pick. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Ready. Set.
Shotgun now for Love. That's incomplete left side.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Ready, set.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go, set. Set.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Taken in by Dobbs. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Thrown on 1st down, Love. Pass caught, 9-yard line. Well, he sure has come out throwing a good ball today, and the passing game has really been clicking early on thanks to his efforts.
Yeah, his play's really elevated the start his pass catchers have been able to have as a result. And you know what they're all thinking right now? This could be a game where we all get to put up some serious numbers, especially if he keeps...
Touchdown, Green Bay! It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
McManus on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers take a 3-possession lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Chiefs' offense set to take over again. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Pacheco hauls it in. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
They motion the tight end over. From the 30 on 2nd down. That one complete to Hopkins. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. Keyshawn Nixon returning this for the Packers. He broke 50 on his first punt and looks to have done the same here. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Call that a 64-yard punt officially. And the Packers will take over possession. They've got 1st down from the 31.
Down. Hut.
Love from the gun. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Target that time, Jaden Reed. And now it's second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Justin Reed has the INT. And the Chiefs get it back after making their third first-half interception.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, with the third interception, man, he is killing his team.
The Chiefs taking over now, real late in this opening half. They're going to start just inside of enemy territory following that pick. New set of downs for him from the 46. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Travis Kelce that time. And it sets up second down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That's complete. Here's Brown. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Back to the air, Mahomes. Has a man, it's Brown. He's got a gain of 6 there. Javon Bullard bringing that play to an end. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. It's about 43 yards for him. Up and good from Blankenship. And the gap closes to 14 points.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime here in Green Bay. The Cheeseheads with plenty to cheer about as their Packers had the lead. Now we'll get you down to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, sit tight. We'll get back to you and Brock in just a moment. But for now, this is our halftime report. It was the Packers' leading man, quarterback Jordan Love, who turned in a solid performance in that first half. His 2 touchdown passes helped pave the way for his guys to take this lead into the intermission.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. On now is McManus to kick this away. Hardman with a return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And I don't think we can really call these highlights, partner. Shall we just call them replays as we re-examine his performance so far in this one? 3 interceptions mixed in among his work. It's really limited a lot of what he's been able to do out there. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now it's Mahomes. That one's cut along the left sideline. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
First down throw, Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Here's 2nd and 2. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away. Incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And now it's 3rd and short. Run from Pacheco to start the half. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. He'll get this one to Brown. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw Mahomes. This one finds Kelsey. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Working inside the red zone. Has it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Throwing again, Mahomes. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts at the 9. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Packers and Jordan Love set to take over again. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shot, 17. Hut.
They run it with Jacobs. And he gets him around 6 there. Stopped on the play by big Chris Jones. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Striker, 3-3. Check, huh?
Love out of the shotgun. He's going deep this time. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Set, ready. Ready.
Love on 3rd and short. Completed over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. A 5-yard gain on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here's a give to Jacobs. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. First down play nets them 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
From the 46. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
Shotgun now for Love. He has the first over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
This finds Dobbs. And this one doesn't go far.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
First down, and they go right back to him. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. That's George Karlaftis who got there for the stop. Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5. Man in motion here. Takes the handoff, now Love. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Jaden Reed, the intended target. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Throwing, Love. Hits him on the out route. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Down.
Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Ready.
Jacobs with it. Oh, he trucked that to... And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers push their lead further to start the half. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock. I think it might have taken 5 or 6 guys tackling him to keep him from diving across the line for 6.
Certainly a second effort touchdown, no question. The backs who become fan favorites, we've seen it through the generations, and they set the curve for their peers, are the ones who just fight through that stop. It will not be denied of a touchdown.
McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers double their lead to 14. On now is McManus to kick this away. Hardman with a return. This return makes it up to the 25. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. And he's been the victim of 3 interceptions already in this game, Brock. Passing lanes kind of reminding me of LA traffic. Pretty hazardous throughout this game.
Yeah, just a mess and nowhere to go. And it's an awful place both on the highway, and trust me, when you're in the pocket looking at this defense too, it's miserable. Everything's been contested. Everything's been hard. No gimmies. It's a real testament to the work this secondary has done to prepare for this matchup.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Walking the tightrope there, but he makes the grab in bounds. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Escapes out to the left. He's gonna keep it this time. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he'll get this down to the 23-yard line before they stop him. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Right back to Pacheco. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
Hey, these are the type of games he's counted on to get when they're available. Unfortunately, we had tremendous vision to see the seam and get through it before that window could close.
They'll go back to Pacheco on 1st. And he made a bid for it. It's a good gain that's stopped down at the 3. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2. Now pass play. Here's Mahomes. And the Packers are there. He's hauled down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
Boy, this defensive crew is locked in that O-line's head. They are a-spinning. Back-to-back sacks has this offense on skates, and those blockers can't figure out where this rush is coming from next.
Up and good from Blankenship. And that'll get him back to 11.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The home teams and this running back headed back out for a new series. And I think we can agree the plan to keep him out of the end zone, it hasn't quite worked so well for this defense, at least not yet. He scored twice, really been the one his group can turn to for a spark or a big play when they've needed it. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Ready. Cut.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a two-score game to begin the fourth. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. Set, huh?
Running right, here's Jacobs. And it's a rare defensive win on the ground. He's caught at the line. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on 2nd down.
Ready.
Love from the gun. Finds his man, it's Kraft. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Running on first here with Jacobs. Into the 2nd level past the 30. And he has it down to the 26-yard line. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
And he can only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Going run again with Jacobs. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. But you get this game going right up the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Set.
They stick with Jacobs. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Fight. 97. Set.
Jacobs running behind center. And he's got a nice gain down inside the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 6, and they only need half of that now on 3rd and 3.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15+ at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
3rd down from the gun. Caught near the pylon. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Here we go. Set.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Ready.
They'll run Jacobs. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
22 needle. Hut.
Again, it's Jacobs. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. It's a gain of 3. That leaves him only a yard shy on 3rd and goal.
Well, you're getting a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
Ready.
Jacobs on 3rd and goal.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Three plays haven't gotten it done. Now a fourth to try to reach that end zone.
Down. Hut, hut.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. On for the field goal now. Here's Brandon McManus. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. The kick by Folk is good. And that extends their lead to 14.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown to field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space, he's past the 30. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. The Chiefs offense out to take over. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. Has a man, it's Brown. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
1st down throw, Mahomes. He'll get this one to Brown. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They go play action. It's Mahomes. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. This one goes for 3 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And they pick him off again! And the Packers take over once again after forcing his 4th interception of the night. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long. But throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Ready, ready.
Quick slant taken in by Dobbs. And he'll get it up to the 44. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Handoff here to Jacobs. Escapes a defender. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Now a toss. This is Jacobs. Gets to space right side. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know I love that, Kate, but you know who loved it even more? The late, great John Madden himself, the former lineman. He would have loved watching the student body get right out in front of that thing, those blockers just knocking people off the ball, and let him clear the way so that running back could show off his speed.
Let's go now.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Ready.
A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Set. Ready.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Packers feeling good with a 14-point advantage. They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
Jacobs will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Come on, set. Ready.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And he gets in, touchdown. The Packers make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers stretch their lead to 21. On now is McManus to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. This one finds Kelsey. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
From the 35 on 2nd down. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Throwing from the gun here. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Kelsey makes the catch. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Trying to set this up quick. One of the tight ends motioning left. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. Throwing again, Mahomes. Completes this one to Rice. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Another throw for Mahomes. That's caught at the 4. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. From the red zone now. And it's caught for the touchdown. No time left, so a positive note at the very end in this loss. The Chiefs get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So 6 points at the buzzer, Brock, but 0 effect on our final outcome.
Yeah, I get that, but I'll tell you what, that'll be one of the first plays they watch in the film room this coming week. Like you said, they lose whether that's scored or not, but Coach will always, always emphasize effort on the field. And reaching that end zone to end an already decided game, that is effort with a capital E.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs get it back to a 14-point game. So this is a Packers win. And Brock, we all know home field advantage can do wonders to bridge the gap between the uber-talented teams and the lesser-regarded groups in this league. They were the latter this week, but in the friendly confines with the crowd at their back, they were the team who looked superior in this one. So for Brock Heward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Green Bay.